The end feels like it's very much nigh here at Aston Villa. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2021. This is part 51 of the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge with Aston Villa. Today we take on Watford and Lille, looking to continue a recent upturn in form. So, we did make quite a few signings in January. You last saw us when we brought in the first two signings, Callum Wilson and Diogo Jota. Since then, I have had a bit of a, not a clear out, but, I've tried to bring in some more players that will suit the club going forward. Rather than going for tried and tested older players, I've went for slightly younger, some that are 29, 30, but I feel like I've done a decent job in the January transfer window. So here we are then. Of course, you already seen Diogo Jota and Callum Wilson come to the club. We signed João Cancelo, the 30-year-old Portuguese right back who is currently at Manchester City in real life. He had a good few seasons there before moving to Paris Saint-Germain for 42.5 million. Didn't really play very often for them, so we've splashed the cash because our fullbacks recently have been diabolical, and I really did think he would be a good sign. He hasn't had the best of starts to his career here, but hopefully he will improve. We signed Tanguy Ndombele, no idea, from Tottenham Hotspur for 29.5. He's worth £29.5 million. We signed him for 10.75 million. So really happy with that one. He's actually described as a world-class midfielder. So, I think he could be a very good signing for us, a proper defensive midfielder as well. And then we signed Andreas Christensen, 28-year-old Danish centre-back from Liverpool for 31.5 million. He's had a good, consistent few seasons there. He's already valued at 44 million. He's come in as our best out-and-out centre-back. So looking forward to working with him. So 3 big signings for us. And on the outgoings, because we had to get rid of some people in order to make some room, Gerard Ortiz, our initial record signing from last year for 34 million in January. He's only made 10 appearances so far for us because he's just not been good enough. We've sent him out on loan to Fenerbahce to develop a little bit further and see how he gets on. Gabriel, who is our record signing, £64 million we spent on him. 60 million, but not much better. He did okay for us. Didn't have a good season this year. Asked to leave because he wanted more football. £40.5 million. I just sort of bit the bullet and said, yeah, let's just swallow the loss on that one. And Victor Nelson, I'm a bit disappointed about this, but he did ask to go out on loan because he wasn't playing enough this season. And that's fair enough. He only played 9 times last year as well. I've probably been a bit harsh on Victor Nelson. I think he has been a really solid centre-back. But Sheffield United came in with a last-minute offer to take him on loan. And I thought, well, we have got quite a few centre-backs in the squad. So, let's go and get him some playing time for the rest of the season with a view to making him a key player next season. But, there you go. I don't know how our signings are going to work out, but we shall see. Since you were last with me with the double victory with Everton and Plymouth, we've struggled quite a bit. We lost 2-0 to Tottenham. Not much to say about that. We were 4-0 down to Liverpool, brought it back to 4-3 in the 90th minute. I thought maybe we were having a Newcastle-Arsenal 2011 moment, but it didn't quite happen. And we went down 4-3. But, some good signs there. And then we drew 3-3 against Newcastle United, Calvert-Lewin getting 2 and Diogo Jota getting the 3rd there. Then we lost 1-0 to Sheffield United at home. That was a poor result for us, really, before drawing 0-0 with Crystal Palace in the FA Cup 4th round. We then went on to beat Brighton 2-0 with Emile Smith-Rowe, and Paul Glatzel, recalled fresh from loan. He had a decent loan spell at Basel, actually, in the Swiss Super League, and he did very, very well. And he's come in and straight away he's performed very, very well for us in the 2 matches that we've played him, because most recently we beat Crystal Palace 4-3. So Paul Glatzel could well be our saviour this season, as he has been in previous FMs. And you can see we're currently 15th in the Premier League. The board are not happy with us. I think that's fair to say. We could potentially finish in the top half at the end of the season, which is what they want us to do. Hopefully we'll finish 12th, 13th, something like that. All I want to do is survive to the summer. We can clear out the squad of all the old people that you guys very heavily advised me against signing. It's worked in the past 4 seasons, but this season we've come unstuck with it. And they're too old, and we're gonna go all out with our own Wonder Kids type players, and we're gonna sign some more, because we've only got 2 seasons left after this one to win a title, otherwise we fail. It's as simple as that. But if you have a little look at the under-23 squad, we have got some real big potential players. Carmelo Gina, he looks pretty good. Facundo Greco, Danny Hansen, Tom Good, they're all looking like very, very strong potential players. We've then got the under-18 squad where you've got Ryan Smith, and he's looking very, very handy as well. So, and then obviously in our first team, we've got if we filter out the not at club people, we've got Aaron Ramsey, of course, who looks good. We've got Louis Barry, who looks good. Victor Nelson, who will be coming back. Of course, we've got Chucky in there. Daryl Brindley as well. Gerard Ortiz even. We've got some really top quality youngsters. Ben Crizzy in there as well. Top quality youngsters that I think could do a job for us if needed. But let's have a little look at squad performances. Where is it going wrong so far this season? Top goal scorers Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Neymar, both with 12 goals. I think that's a big difference from last year. We had 3 or 4 players that scored over 30 goals last season, and we haven't quite hit those heights this season. Top assists is Dominic Calvert-Lewin with 6, 5 each for Maddison and Eriksson. And top average rating, we've only got the 5 players above 7. So that's Paul Glatzel, Kepa, who has become our number 1 keeper over the last few games, mainly because Martinez has just dropped off a cliff with his form, unfortunately. Christensen is up there as well. He's only played 1 game, but hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Martinez, had a very good start to the season, but as you can see, 6.78, not good enough as a goalkeeper, I'm afraid. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin is up there in the 7s as well. We're getting better, but we need to keep it going, keep the momentum going. So we're still going with this custom clean slate tactic. The only thing I've got is a lower defensive line. I'm trying to let the player roles dictate as much as possible for now. But over the next few matches, I am going to start tweaking things. I think we're going to go for a vertical tiki-taka, because that's what happened, what worked really well last season. If we go for a vertical tiki-taka with the defensive midfielder in there, hopefully that will work out nicely. But this is the team that we've got to face against Watford today. We've got Kepa in goal, we've got Cancelo, Christensen, Maguire and Antov in defence, with Ndombele as our defensive midfielder, and then Smith Rowe and Willock in the middle of the park, and Carlson and Watkins start wide of Paul Glatzel up top. So it's not our strongest squad. I must admit that. We have got a couple of injuries lurking about at the moment. But hopefully a little bit of confidence from the previous matches will get us going here. So here we go. Let's go and do it. Watford have lost 4 of their last 5 matches. Hopefully we can pile on the misery today in this match. So here we go. Come on, boys. If we win today, we potentially go up to 12th, which would be, a big improvement on where we are currently. But we've got to play well. We've got to play well to do that. So let's encourage the team a little bit. Here's Oliveira. Now to Croissants. Now Katic. Here's Arzani. Aronson. Gets it forward. Arzani. Oh, it's a good tackle. Last minute tackle. And I think it was Antov. Brilliant tackle there. Right at the last moment. And kept us going there. Kept us in the match. Watford definitely looking the stronger of the two teams at the moment. Looking at the XG. Oh, well, actually, the XG, we're doing better, but we haven't had a highlight yet. Newcastle 2-0 up at Southampton, which is good for them. Cancelo now to Carlson. Cancelo into the middle. He has Ndombele. Back to Cancelo. Now, Cancelo again. Willock with the goal. Joe Willock scores his first Aston Villa goal. And that is a memorable moment, as they say, because it is his first goal. And we've gone 1-0 up in an away match. And, you know, last season we would have killed for that sort of form. It was our away match that cost us the title last year. But an excellent finish from Joe Willock. A good assist as well from Cancelo. And, well, it's 1-0 at half-time, and I think we can be happy with that. You know, you didn't see some of the great football that we have been playing, but as it stands, we are up to 12th place, and it would be 3 matches won in a row for the first time in a long time. Carlson with a free kick. Maguire's there, and he makes it 2-0. Harry Maguire with his first goal of the season. It was a great cross in from Carlson towards the back post. Maguire was there with his slapper to put it in to the back of the net. Fantastic stuff from him. So 2-0 now. And hopefully we can continue in that vein of form. He has Oliveira now. Watford wanting to come back into the match. Arzani. He has Oliveira. Now Croissants. What's he going to do? Gets it back to McKenna, who boots it forward. Kepa stays on his line. It's a great interception. I don't know who it was by, unfortunately. Must have been Christensen. Which is good to see. That's a ball forward, and that's out for a goal kick. We'll certainly settle for that. End of highlight. Very good. Paul Glatzel hasn't really been in the game so far, but maybe this is his moment. Here's Willock. Back to Smith Rowe. He has Antov, who's starting to make left back his own. Antov. Willock. Willock in. Oh, it's away by McKenna. And now Watford on the counter-attack. Christensen comes to try and defend. João Pedro. Ndombele gets it. And apparently that's a foul. I don't think it was. They are going to check on VAR, I think. Let's see. Well, they've awarded the penalty. I think that's a bit harsh. I really do. And it's a yellow card as well. Cucho steps up and it's 2-1. So Watford back into it. Juan Hernandez, he really is a hassle against us. He does like to score against Aston Villa. Here's Willock, loses it. I was just about to make some changes as well. Here's Oliveira. Oliveira on the ball. Arzani now. Here's Aronson. Are we going to get this back and hit them on the counter? That's what I'd like to happen. Don't think it's going to happen though. Here's João Pedro, and that's a bad tackle. They are consulting. It surely was outside of the area. I really hope it was. It can't be another penalty. It looks well outside the area. Let's see. Yeah, it's no penalty. Very good. So, hopefully, they miss this. Or Nuno Santos messes it up. Maguire away. And thank goodness for that. Well, 75 minutes gone. Let's have a little look at what we could change. I think Smith Rowe wants to come off. We'll stick Ruben Loftus-Cheek in instead. And then Watkins can come off. And we'll put on Diogo Jota for him on the left-hand side. We may well take Glatzel off as well. We'll just have to see about that one. Tammy Abraham for Newcastle. Hang on a second. How much did they get him for? Oh, he's on loan. Wow, that's not a bad... That's his first game of the season for them, unless he's just joined. Maybe he's just joined. But here's João Pedro. Oh, well, that's why you shouldn't leave mid-match. That is annoying. And Watford have come from 2-0 down back to 2-2. and probably go favourites for the match. We are going to go attacking now to try and get back into this. Worrell away. He has Ndombele, loses it. Loftus-Cheek. He has Diogo Jota, and that was a chance. It's the sort of chance that you want Neymar on the end of. Unfortunately, he's injured for a couple of weeks. So here's João Pedro, and Kepa manages to hold on to it. Now he's going to boot it forward. Glatzel's there. He runs onto it. Go on, Paul Glatzel. Oh, he hits the post. It looked nervy from Glatzel. It was a big chance. And he messed it up. Well, how did Aarons not get that? That's ridiculous. McKenna now gets it forward. And it's Cucho Hernandez. And it's 3-2 Watford from 2-0 up. Watford have won 3-2. That is devastating. That is truly devastating. And it's a sort of comeback that can end a managerial reign. That I do feel like we're a matter of, matches away from having the old meeting to discuss future. And the fact this is taking so long makes me think maybe now's the moment. Well, apparently not. But there you go, disappointing collapse. I mean, we were 2-0 up and playing pretty well as well when we went 2-0 up. We were looking good value for it. But, it's another blemish on our torrid Premier League season. We're still in the relegation battle. Let's go and have some light relief with a match against Lille. Well, it's a European game. It's probably not the priority this season. So I thought we'd give this positive sort of vertical tiki-taka tactic a go. I've not changed anything about the tactical style. I've just left it on default. I thought I'd stick in a covering defender. I think we'll swap Christensen and Antov around so Antov can be the ball-playing defender instead. We've got Laird on the left-hand side. We've got Cancelo on the right-hand side. Kepa will continue in goal. Ndombele, we'll make him a deep-line playmaker. It's what he wants to do. Maddison and Ali in the middle, with Carlson and Smith Rowe starting wide of Ollie Watkins up top, leading the line for the first time since his big injury. So I'm hoping that Ollie Watkins will return to form at some point. The guy that scored 40 goals last season certainly does not seem to be in there anymore. But we'll see, and hopefully we will get the Ollie Watkins of old, and we'll see how we get on today. I'm really hoping that we do play well. It would be very nice to see. All we've done is change the tactical style. We've not really changed the formation at all. And here's Smith Rowe with a chance. He's going to get it in, is he? No, I thought that was a penalty potentially. Antov waiting there. He's got the ball. What's he going to do with it now? Here's Ndombele. Gets it forward to Smith Rowe. Now here's Maddison. Maddison to Watkins. That's forward to Laird now. Good movement. Laird, Maddison, back to Laird, and here's Carlson. Oh, it's off the bar. That was close. That was an early chance for us. Here's Carlson with the corner. Smith Rowe with the header. Not entirely sure why it's him. That's waiting at the near post, but never mind. It's fine. Here's Mbuemo. And Ndombele is waiting there. It's not going to do anything. Yeah, that's a great ball. Oh, it's close. It's off the post and then off Kepa's back. Nearly went in. Luckily, we got away with it though. Ndombele away. And that's out for a throw, I think. Yeah, 30 minutes gone. Not too much happening at this point. And that's Lis Mousse, who used to play for Bournemouth, I think. So it's an interesting one. Here's Laird on the left-hand side. What's he going to do? Come on, cross it in, mate. Oh, he's won a penalty. Well, he's consulting VAR. I don't think there's much doubt about that being a penalty, but we shall see. Yeah, penalty given. So Dele Alli is going to step up and take the penalty. So here we go. Ali rolls up, and there he goes. Great penalty that, right in the bottom corner. 6th goal of the season for Dele Alli, who's honestly been one of our key players. I think he's somebody that I want to keep around permanently for next season. I think he's been one of the shining lights so far. And, well, it's half-time. We're 1-0 up, and I don't think we played too badly there, if I'm honest. We've got an XG of 2, which, you know, okay, we haven't took our chances by that reckoning, but we're certainly playing well. Here's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe into the middle. Watkins is there, and Ollie Watkins scores his 5th goal of the season. Can you believe we're celebrating that? But that could be the start of him having an excellent second half of the season, which is what we need, really. We need the Watkins magic that we had last year. Excellent finish. Good cross from Smith Rowe as well. And we're 2-0 up now, which is what we want. We'd like another one for comfort for the end of this match. We're going to put Calvert-Lewin on the right-hand side. I'm also going to take off Dele Alli because he's a little bit tired, so we'll stick on Joe Willock instead in the box-to-box role. And half an hour to go in this match. Can we get a third? We've limited Lille to just the 1 shot at the moment, which is excellent defensive work. So, you know, this is our best performance for quite some time. And if it was all in the tactical style, well, nah, we were doing vertical tiki-taka before. Here, Smith Rowe deserved a goal there. Didn't get one, but he did deserve a goal. He's really played well today. In his favoured position of left wing, we never ever play him there because obviously we've got Neymar, we've got Jota. But in the Europa League, because of registration rules and only being able to put in a certain amount of replacements and whatever, Smith Rowe's our best left winger at the moment. Obviously Neymar's on the bench, but I didn't want to risk him today if it wasn't needed. Maddison into the middle. Come on, can we get a third? Smith Rowe, back to Christensen, Ndombele, Calvert-Lewin, Willock, Calvert-Lewin again, Willock, forward to Cancelo. Oh, that was a chance. That was a chance. He didn't take it. 10 seconds left. I think the ref will be blowing his whistle very soon. Here's Angel Gomez now. Oh, don't give away a late penalty or anything. No, it's a corner. You know, if we give away a late goal here, it's very sloppy. Gomez into the middle. It's away. It's another corner kick. Just waiting to get it away, and surely the ref will blow his whistle after that. Oh, it's over the bar, and that's a goal kick. And surely now it will be the final whistle. We win the first leg of the first knockout round 2-0, and we played very, very well. 2.97 XG. It could have been more. Hopefully in future matches it will be more. But that's a nice positive end to the episode. So let's have a little look at when we're going to come back. I mean, we've got some horrible games coming up. But we might play through all of March and come back for the Manchester double-header of Man United and Man City and see if we can pull off a shock. We'll see if we're still in the relegation battle at that point. Who knows whether we will be. But that's where we'll leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. Subscribe for weekly FM21 content from Monday to Friday. And I hope you guys are having a